I'm Graydon King here with the Flying Dutchman, Dan Vanden Heuvel, in Pomona, where they've dug a giant hole in the parking lot so this guy can fly fast.
Said he used to call him Flying Dutchman, and he did.
Dan Vanden Heuvel to me is someone I've looked up to for pretty much my whole life.
We couldn't have done it without Dan.
Dan Vanden Heuvel is an icon in the sport.
Dan is one of the few people who truly believe in us.
Out in the world doing other stuff, he's just got this energy.
You, my man, just won what is arguably the best Pro 2 race we've ever seen. Dan Vanden Heuvel, the Flying Dutchman, man, you get yourself another one.
But the win went to Dan Vanden Heuvel.
And the man who lives in Appleton, Wisconsin is going to take the checkered flag.
My first race car was a 68 Plymouth Fury 3 four-door. Towing that with a chain down 55 from Appleton all the way here. Just flat towed it. Never even thought what would happen if we ripped a wheel off or something. How would we get it home?
Said he used to call him Flying Dutchman, and he did. He had it right to the balls of the walls. He just had to, because there was too many guys that had better equipment than he did, that he had to drive more on the edge.
Worked 50 hours at our job. We sat normally in a salvage yard for weekends after weekends, because that's where we got our parts from. There wasn't a car tech, all these different stores selling auto parts. Winning the few championships I won, that was really cool. But just racing against the best there is in the world and beating them, that's the coolest thing ever.
I mean, on the track, he's a fierce competitor. Like, he never had the equipment quite that the big guys did, but he was always there, battling, winning, you know, and just, like I said, top privateer out there.
Involving Dan Vanden Heuvel. Dan rolled the truck extremely hard, resulting in a red flag.
However, he did give the crowd a big thumbs up before leaving, signaling that he would be back.
He gets a frickin' move over flag. I warned him myself twice with my bumper, and he wouldn't move over. He's mad at something. I don't know what it is, but I can't believe it's me. One guy started dropping after another. Finally said, put the hammer down and go catch Scotty, and here we are.
We need to focus on this man. He has built a huge lead, and he loves the mud.
He certainly does. He's doing a terrific job.
And you would think that some of these guys would study his driving techniques, because he definitely is the master of the mud.
That's a muddy track out there. How difficult was this race?
This is perfect. Every race should be like this. Maybe it's a sickness, I don't know what. I just love being around short course.
Well, off the track, Dan helps a lot of people. I mean, and he's earned a lot what he's done, and he can give a lot of advice in different areas.
2009, he was one of the founding members of Moore.
A lot of people don't look out for the B team, but Dan and that Moore group took care of the sportsmen, looked out, tried to get the best rules they could for them.
And then being president of Moore for 10 years. I had a lot of work doing that, but we had so much fun doing it.
And there's a lot of racers just walk away, disappear. Dan turned and stepped up and has been helping build the sport ever since. A lot of these companies wouldn't be here without Dan. Kenda is one of them.
Dad's in the Hall of Fame probably like 20% of his own racing career.
Dan being involved in the negotiation of signing drivers and stuff like that, or identifying talent, that made all of the difference. Couldn't have done it without him.
A lot of wins, world championship, you know, under my belt, and wouldn't be possible without Dan.
It's always awesome having somebody that supports you like that. And it's always cool that he lets us come here and just build buggies and do what we do and win races.
I think he's just as excited as we are when we get on the podium. Like, he's always one of the first ones down there with a hat.
First and foremost, Dan's provided us a place to work on our race cars, and then the never-ending knowledge that he's given to his son, who has in turn given it to us.
Anytime somebody asks me about my dad or a story about that, I just think of all the fucking work that we did. The biggest on-track success for him, in my eyes, is winning in the truck that we built.
I think the stuff that he did after his racing career is just going to be even bigger than what he contributed behind the wheel.
He was worthy of that, in our opinion, and that was borne out in his induction. So.
But it's very, very nice that the people out west recognizing us now for what we are and what we're doing, And the Hall of Fame is great. It ain't, you know, you just don't get walked in there and get in the Hall of Fame. You're up there with the best drivers in the world, and it's really a privilege.
I was at my cabin in Tennessee with my wife when got a phone call from Ken to Mike. It's pretty overwhelming. I don't know if I ever thought I was worthy. I just spent my whole life basically in off-road. Walker Evans, and I bought one of Walker's trucks back in the day. I guess in your mind you go, yeah, maybe someday, but you always think it'll be after you've passed.
The Flying Dutchman is all around now, and we've got a lot of really good representation out there now in the world.
And he raised a good bunch of boys. I mean, his wife was behind him like the rest of us. If your other half ain't behind you, it's hard to do it.
And Mom too, you know, Mom was there the whole way, and it's just always persistent, and it's just dude, just the amount of work is the biggest thing that I think of all the time.
I mean, there's so many, but my wife, yeah, by far. We went to actually Bark River, and she raced a friend of mine's truck, and she's like, hey, we got to get back in this. We got to build a truck. So if it wasn't for her, yeah, I wouldn't be here.